Вітаю на моєму каналі. Продовжуємо грати Starfield. Ну, місію виповнюємо місію. Зараз треба зламати банк. Місія за цю бандитське угрупування Багряний флот. Ну, щоб в довіру їм втертися. А для цього треба вдертися до банку. Цього не було на останньому відео. Але нічого страшного.
Hello, welcome to the Galbank archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. No, no, never, not at all. I'm so sorry. Hey, look, please don't mention this to my... Me? No. Everything checks out. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Опа. Ого. Блін, я вас понял. Зрозумів. Чому вони
Hello,
напали?
welcome to the... Just one moment while I verify. Oh, me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the arc. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
Так, і тут. Така. Розберитися з засідкою Екліпс. Перший. Ось тут другий. Ось тут. Вот какой. Прям в мене бросалась Еліта. Так, стоп. 2, до речі.
Always worth checking. You never know what you might find in the box.
You can't hope to win.
You're done.
Де ти? Угу. Фігня.
So? Did it work? Not yet, but the transaction is in progress as we speak. You should expect your profits from our venture soon. You must be patient. No way, Larry. This is not what we agreed. You said the money would be in our accounts by the 1st of the month.
Give it a rest. It isn't like we're making regular withdrawals. If things aren't done carefully, it'll trip an audit. Is that what you want?
Of course not. But we're risking our asses here, and we've seen what, maybe 5, 8% tops? We were promised a third of the final figure. And, as promised, when all is said and done, that's exactly what you'll receive. You must understand we're absconding with an inordinately vast amount of capital from Galbank's coffers. Eventually, the shortfall will be discovered. As Claudia has so eloquently stated, if the transactions aren't siphoned at a reasonable rate, the audit team will be dispatched and our plan ruined.
Ось
Give it
інструкція.
time, my friend. You'll get your
Мені
share,
треба було
a
знайти.
third for each of us, as promised.
A third of 500,000 credits. Can't you just taste it? I think I'm gonna head straight for Neon with my share.
so-
Put myself up at the Hotel Volai and blow a shitload of money at the Astral Lounge. You'll come with me, won't you, Larry? I don't want to spend all that cash alone.
Of course, my darling. I can't think of a fine...
Охорона. Тік. Ніякої ні тривоги, та?
Look, I'm gonna lay this all on
I
the
want to
line.
raise a pet.
You have 2 more
Only
weeks
because
to
the
make
money
this happen.
skeletons is out of the
We're
question.
gonna have a problem. 2 weeks, Dombrowski. That's it. By the way, Captain, Sergeant Ewing.
Так, а я можу якось швидесенько туди. Взагалі не бігати. Далеко, да? Занадто далеко. Ключ. Далеко, окей, сюди. Ні, на, куди там? Сюди база якась є.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Так. Антаріум. Ось а звідси я можу вже стрибати сюди. Ключ. Стрибнути. Ну. Це база Багряного флоту. Треба відразу зайти глянути, чи можу я встановити
Always a
якийсь
satisfying moment to return to your ship.
більш крутий генератор енергії.
Next time you see fog, tell him to lighten up. I got a real attitude.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff to hide it. I don't mind helping, but
Модифікувати.
sounds like fun.
Та, весело, не то слово. А нема нічого. 350, а у мене 360 стоїть, окей. Угу. Двадцять, потужність 25. Граф максимальний, і граф можна заряджати на максимум. — 220. 230 є. Ну, двигун є кращий. Engine. Мобільність підвищується, це дуже добре. Ну, це вже... Так, на жаль, нема. На жаль, нема реактору. Розвідувальний гравітаційний що? Є якась ще тут? А, граві оцей. Ну, не максимально і стоїть. Реактору нема. Так, зберегти. Трішки модифікували. Наступного разу якось зробимо серію по тому, як робити. Я вже можу зараз зробити, до речі, класу Б. Новий зорельот.
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bugs in the front. That'll kill any.
Ага, таке.
The fleet protects our waters. But you turn a pin.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard.
Yeah, he won't shut up about. Still a lazy old bastard, huh?
That's not exactly filling me with confidence, Rook, so I'm going to leave it up to you. Is Rokov in, or is he out? Fair enough. Then he's in.
Seriously? You gonna take this Rook's advice?
This Rook just brought back information that might lead us straight to Krix's legacy. So throttle back, Neva. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Gal Bank. Ah, so the Gal Bank transport went down over Bannock. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up.
And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pen. EM class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it?
А вже ж. А, ні, пробувати не хочу.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Ще треба десь пошукати тут докази їхньої злочинної діяльності. Давай, бігом, давай, топай.
Better get a move on before Dale sees you slacking.
Кого? Та я давно не заглядав, може щось з'явилося. Ну і ладно. До речі, а я прокачував. Можливість... Ні, дизайн скафандра, ще одне очко треба витратити. Ага. У мене якраз є одне очко. Одне очко, і це потрібно, і те потрібно, і все потрібно. А я тут вже можу все. давай. Тут це теж не потріб. Тут усе майже таке не потріб. Ладно, пусть буде. Мені не потрібен дизайн скафандра, мені потрібна оця штука ще теж. Заблоковано по шиї. Теж треба покачувати. Ай, окей. Віддати нагороду ясне. Окей, на, тримай.
All right, let's get. Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. That about does it then. Hell of a deal for both. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even. All right, Fleet. We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours?
Кому? Не зрозумів. Ага, мені треба... Ой. Я можу проще це отак зробити прям тінь. Тінь. Екшону нема зовсім.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Чисто
Is that what the
стрибки
saying goes?
туди-сюди. Ще й ліфти, йо-моє. Окей.
Lieutenant Tompkins is organizing.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars.
Так.
Yes, and I heard there were no...
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We're taking care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information. Let me see what you got. So the Legacy went down at Bannock 4.
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy strand. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock. I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest. My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy. We need more evidence. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
Так, повертаємося.
Nice work on Siren.
Сюди. Сюди. Треба пошукати якісь матеріали, які їх видають.
Solid docking key there. Nice work.
Тягар доказів ось цю штуку. Ну так, а де їх шукати? А, мені показує, що там десь. Десь тут? Щось я не зрозумів, я тільки що там був. Повернути докази.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Я щось не зрозумів. Я з ним тільки що спілкувався. Без вибору цього квесту, що мені що треба завжди вибирати квест. А, треба з нею
This mission
спілкуватися.
is going to require discretion on a number of fronts.
Так.
Good. The more you find, the stronger our case. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how... Anything else?
Так.
Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a six-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Ah, it's gonna be an absolute pleasure to... Have any more?
Поки що
All right.
все.
Keep up the good work. We'll provide you with information, but it'll help you maintain your cover. They're pirates in every sense of that. Makes...
Так, вони пірати, але у них там доволі непогані кораблі у продажі.
I know as much as you do, but if the fleet wants to trace... If such a device exists... That information is classified. Now, for the sake of your cover... Two reasons. First, Commander Akon. Second... Let me know if you need...
Так,
Anything else?
anything else.
Maintenance crews are the unsung
Мені
heroes
опита
of the
хоч
vigilance.
далі, хоч трішечки.
Bed.
Схоже, що ні. Ні, це ж не опит, опит де? А, ось опит. Майже б, може і
He does
дали.
a ton of work.
Yes, what?
Так, але це не обов'язково, якщо мені треба... Крікс. Що таке, чому нельзя? Місто.
city is so large. It retains a sort of rustic feel.
Окей.
I find it comforting.
Services tech is in the harbor.
Need some work done? Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, how about it?
Ага, і що в тебе є? Обрадуй мене, нема нічого. Чомусь шити. Ну, 40 максимум, 30 максимум. Не зрозуміло, як воно. Давай глянемо, які кораблі є на продаж.
I'm sure you can find...
Мене цікавить кораблі Б-класу. Так, щось таке. Ну, в принципі, непогано. До речі. Рейнджер. Так, мені він подобається мені. Нагіната. Теж доволі непогано. Теж доволі непогано. Мені теж подобається. А-клас і Б-клас. Ну це чисто грузовий. Ну, хоча такого не існує, що чисто грузовий. Він комбінований. В нього виключене. Так він і коштує. Скільки ти коштуєш? 187. Бій гріх. Ні, не хочу я таке. Клас. Це класно. Оце клас я поки що зовсім не можу використовувати. Що? Ні. Це та магната чи що? Чи рейнджер? 1700. Лазери фігові, зато у нього є якась електронна фігня. Глушник, як воно працює. Зброя вашого корабля по-різному впливає на вожі кораблів, впливає на шити, балістична електромагнітна на системи. Угу. Система то класна, але коли я лечу за одним, мене вбивають ще двоє. Ой, чи якось так. Ну що, можна взяти. Він 215 коштує. Такий доволі середняковий. У нього дуже погана енергетична система. Така погана, що просто жах. Просто жах, але все інше. Екіпаж 5. Ха-ха-ха. А у класу С який 6. І все в плюсах. 300. Що, може позбирати кошти трішечки на таку фігню. Виглядає ужасно. Просто ужасно виглядає. Стиковочний відсік. А де вхід? Оце корито. Але... Ага, збоку. Але він огромний. Просто огромний. 3 етажі, так. Раз. Раз це вхід. 2, 3, 4 етажі. 4 етажі, 4 поверхи в ньому. 4 поверхи, йо-майо. А чому не можна було цю штуку от сюди? Було б 3 і просто великий перед. Це кабіна. Так, клас С. Все, я зрозумів, що тут багато всього. Багато непотребу.
Welcome to Aquila City.
Продати, купити щось. Та ні. Поки що політаю, як є, це що. Прикольно, це все, що я збросив. Прямо на космопорті, воно так і лежить. Жесть. Я ще десь на початку гри це скинув тут. Оу. Ти кажеш, що так можна було, так? Окей. То контрабанда, треба робити сховище. Окей. Так, летимо. Сюди. На ключ. Та якийсь суворів ключ. Та яка посадка? Непогано. Дуже непогано.
Alright, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Your connection, if you don't piss her off,
just remember to count.
She would be wise to.
You're in the fleet. You should always expect, as far as Juan goes. Definitely. We're talking cargo depot. I've never seen some. I don't know how she accomplished that. I sure hope so. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, according to the data we have.
Basically, you break it, you bought it. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Like Neva said, it's a prototype, so it could look like anything. Once you're inside SY920 and you're behind their firewalls, you should pick through their computer. With any luck, it'll point you the right way.
Oh, and one more thing. SY920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops, and we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
Нельзя пропустити.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so, in the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz...
Okay, you'll make sure.
What privileges of rank... And you, get the hell... The Crimson Fleet made... We were searching. Not only... Beyond that... I'm gonna leave that up to you. If you get into deep trouble, at some point, but until the... We'll talk later.
Так, окей. Треба ще.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours?
Ага.
You mean way back then? I suppose he might, unfortunately for us. Assuming the technology works? If what they say is true, now I doubt it does all that, but it should be. If you've got the credits, I've got plenty.
Давайте по скорячку глянемо, що тут у них є. Теж, яке вони бувають по формі. Так, клас А мене зовсім не цікавить. От, клас Б. Є екрановане сховище, є просте сховище. Маленьке, до речі. І знову ж таки реактор фіговий. Ось вже трішки, теж фігня. Банші. Шинігані. Ні, треба робити свій корабель повністю. Заодно в мене прокачується можливість ставити більше. Фігня. Це я продав, той продав сюди. Це я продав сюди. Класно, це все фігня. У мене прокачується оцей скіл, дуже важливий. Встановіть 15 унікальних модулів корабля. Я прокачаю до 3-го рівня надсучасні модулі кораблю. І тільки після цього я вже буду клас Б себе розбирати. Поки що треба якісь позбирати лаховські кораблики, подивитися взагалі, як воно, що воно до чого. «15 модулів, ну це майже корабль повністю. Чи цікаво, якщо я буду покупати і продавати модулі, ставити просто 15 раз, воно зарахує мені. Так. Не робити, зразу. Треба було поекспериментувати, до речі. Просто встановлювати і продавати одні і ті самі модулі.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And complete in...
Так, компліт. Окей. Чому так нельзя, чи що? От лайфхак знайшов, короткий шлях. Лучше, до речі. Ух ти, охорона.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Newby was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Ну, шукав мене там якийсь чувак. Бітиться. Так, іще раз. О.
I take it your Neva's new recruit? Don't we all? let's try not to be each other's wrenches. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please.
Для чогось іншого.
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more... Exactly. You make yourself vulnerable. You become... Delgado may think otherwise, but I found in this business, fortune favors. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't... But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix it. Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the cargo. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend. Only what I've been told. That being said, fine by me. If this goes bad, the less I know, the better. And if I do get caught, there'll be nothing to confess to. We'll talk more on the ship.
Okay. Ой, так. Тут, до речі... З барменом. До речі, є сенс пробігтися пішки. Тому що у мене глюк у цій грі. У космодромі нема чувака, який ремонтуючи апгрейди ставить корабель. Він зник. Він зник і не з'являється. Це баг. Мені туди, але ось там ось стоїть обично чувак. Ось мій корабель. Ось тут повинен стояти чувак, який займається сервісом, але його нема. Мейнтенанс, може там. Та ні, ну шіп сервіс. Ой, ладно. Він зник і я не знаю, куди він зник, він не повертається, він що, мабуть, уволився з роботи. Де вхід? Це велике корита. Ага. Ну, щось таке вже я собі можу зробити. Треба збирати ліки.
To be back in our own ship.
Треба прокачувати медицину взагалі, щоб пробити ліки самому. Блін.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Так, ну Ну, окрім ліків, мені тут нічого не потрібно.
Hey.
Ей. Ей. Що? Я її торкнув. Так, я її просто штовхнув. Прикольно.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Так, а куди мені треба наверх? А де? Де ліфт наверх? І де? Як піднятися наверх? Ага. Мені туди. Ось ще ліки.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Непогано. Полетіли.
All right, a few things. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. That will serve you well here. But to me,
Drawing attention to oneself can inadvertently highlight flaws and weaknesses.
right. In my younger days, I tried too hard to please, but because I talk so much, I never... But that's a story from that. Now, like I said before, one, if you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Та поїхали вже.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine.
Graph drop the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot on the flight.
Чому мені показує, що я вистрибнути повинен, чи що?
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Hello.
Captain, I retract my early step. For the record, I don't...
Always looking for the next mark.
Noted. Just give us this.
Howdy.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile. Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Дочекати це чого? Мені сюди чи туди? Чого страшного, що я тут стою? Поговорити, потреба. Ай. Де той підйом? Тут.
Pardon.
Давай, скажи мені, що ми полетіли. У мене є 2 години.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance door downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but goodie. Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open. Only military personnel are allowed out of the... Very funny. But if you do, either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Так. Буде багато сейвів, я зрозумів. Воєнну форму знайти.
Will we be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
To see you.
We need a lot of cargo to keep a station this size running.
Так, тут охоронець, окей. А ще нижче можна? Ні. Поговоріть з Хуаном.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Ну що ж. Так, він пішов. Зберігаємо гру. І починаємо працювати. Так, раз, два. Так, і. Припустимо так і так. А тут. А що, як? Ось так. Хто не побачив? Крастись не треба. А він що, птиці повзають. Не треба ж за собою зачиняти. Вихід. Це що, до речі? Знайти форму прапорщика? Йоу. О, ось мене і побачили. Ага, інший набор. Треба зберегти гру. Бо я манав. Раз, два, три. А три тут ніде нема. Значить щось інше. Раз, два. Ну так, оця. Це раз, два. Три. Може оця підійде? Ну, давай. Може не підійде. Короче, у мене закінчуються відмички. Та я, мабуть... Ця ж підійшла. Тут все вірно, а це далі я тут напитую. Ось воно. Зберігаємо. Не туди. Тільки з варіантів. Обійти ніяк так. Це все красти тільки. І що? Десять. 14. О, блін. Скафандр зняти. Зняти. А капелюх? Це треба виконати. Второе. Ну. Все. Якось. Ти чого повзаєш? Вставай. Я, до речі, її ніхто не буде. О! Я можу збирати. Тепер усе. 17 тисяч він коштує. Беремо, окей. Беремо. Та ніхто не... Ніхто не обидеться. Ні. Тю.
Can't succeed at that before we are discovered.
Така тут атакування. Так, йдемо далі. Не затримуємось. Треба усі ліки позбирати. Гроші. Так, щоб це не вважалося крадіжкою. Куди мені йти? Чого і політа? Більш привабливим. Ха-ха. Йолки-палки. Патрики. Так, куди мені йти? Ага, туди. Так можна... Опс. Здравствуйте. багато. Хлопці. Security.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Of course.
Then you're both good to go.
Я ще не передягав. А що тут? Що тут цікавого? Ага, йобати. Бойовий
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Чому? Та начебто ні. А що ще раз? Оу, так. Так, зараз ми будемо трішки тут їсти. Їсти. Ліки, інжектор, аптечка. Напій. Вип'ємо все. Кисня. Блін. Мені треба щось скинути. У мене їх два. Скинути R. Ось так. Туди б зайти і виробити його та шафи обшукати. А може я можу просто зайти. Зараз треба зберегти гру. Зайти і обшукати там. Ага. Ладно. І комп'ютерів нема, щоб перепрограмувати роботів. Ходить чувак. Карго Байван. Вон звідки в мене карта. Окей. Автомат. О, тут цікаво. За бажанням зайти, переговорний пристрій, щоб... Ага.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code.
Checkpoints have not been a problem so far. There's little reason to think this one would be different.
I like the confidence. But remember, they tend to get harder the further you go. Hence, the clearance code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Зря я. Треба зайти, мабуть, все ж таки було до того. Чи ні, це... Чи ладно. Отримати код доступу. Запросто. Що значить за бажанням? Це необхідність. За яким бажанням? Утілюється. Що зробити? Ладно. Ага. Так, але мені потрібен код доступу. Що це за бажання? Щоб піднімати тривогу. Відділ логістики. Опа. Початківець. Раз, два, три, 4, 5. Тобто буде щось на 3. Ось так, мабуть. Ну а тут вже без варіантів.
How quickly can you get that done?
О. Цікаві записи. Трішечки подивимось, що тут є. Вау! Видано. Ух ти. Патрики, бортовий журнал. Чуваки працюють. Так. Ну, навіть не зачинено. Ось цю штуку взяти. Цю штуку і цю. Ні, нельзя ніяк навестися. Блін. Відмічки на ціну золота. Робот. Перепрограмувати не можна. А, до речі, тут ще. Тиц. Трійка ось це. Офіцер БДП. Так, охе. Мічман. Мені треба це записувати? Я буду там, блін, тупити півдня, мабуть, з цим кодом. Вже таке щось було. Що, треба записувати? Не треба записувати, ладно. Може скріншот просто зробити. До речі, має сенс. Так. Не знаю. 5 XP. Окей. Ну, ми так підемо через ту, через...
I don't recognize your face, Ensign.
Да. Я новенький. Можна піти через ту.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
О.
Sorry, Ensign, code doesn't match.
Блін. Ну, йти недалеко. Офіцер. Офіцер, давай. Мічман НГ 986П. А код? Мені потім ще прийдеться код казати, чи що? Окей, давай. Напишемо зараз НГ 983 3P. Тут Q і 211 І. Спробуємо. Прийдеться йти через вентиляцію.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
P.
Sorry, Ensign, code doesn't match.
Та йоп. Це TX321D. Якщо ще й пароль потім спитають. Я не записував. Я просто зараз тупо піду через вентиляцію.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I assume the two of you are together?
Yes, we are together.
Then you're both clear.
Так, зберігаємо. Третій був варіант, ну хто ж знав. Так, а тут що? Хто? Сидить хтось. Мені потрібні аптечки. Аптечки, кредити. О, як би так туди пройти, щоб... Сервером. Обійти. Бо щось мені там не подобається. Ой. Капрал. А я прапорщик. Так, нічого тут цікавого нема. Грошенятки. Інженерія Сік 4, лабораторія 4. Прапорщик плюс. Звук командира. Подивилися все, що є, чому ні. Якщо я вже тут. Якщо це має якесь взагалі значення, тут що. Ага, ну те ж саме. Так. Рекордс, записи. Ну давай. Щось все занадто легко. Зберігаємо гру. Мені встановиться трішки. Окей.
Something with that doctor. Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide all substantial brief situation at the cargo. No.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
Знайти переговорний пристрій, щоб та-та-та. Окей, десь тут є он.
Bayou here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. I like the confidence. Either way, you're going to get your chance to prove it. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're on the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Все, нас кинули. Research Lab, окей. Куди йти? Де маркер? О, маркер аж там. Перша? Четверта? Якщо я не помиляюся, то четверта.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not familiar with the newer
Третя. Четверта. Ой.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increase by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Tar what she doesn't.
Вентиляція. Мог просто обійти все повністю. О, до речі.
Can you talk to the commander? Get me reinstated? The Tsar is doing you a favor, Marcine. Would you prefer to court-martial? Dishonorable discharge? Because all of that was on the table. I would have preferred things to remain as they were, so I made a mistake. But my work on the Comspike was and is irrelevant. Dr. Vogel will do just fine without you. Besides, we both know the only reason you were on that project was to bloat the budget so we could embezzle the creds. And to that end, your share of the funds should be transferred to your Galbank.
Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? Oh yes, I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet, you name it, The sign outside that says no, wait. Did they not put that up? Ever since Commander Natara took over. The comm spike. But I can't just hand it to you. It's a module for a ship. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans. Not that, and yes, oh, it's ready. We're long past the inference stage. Statistical models can only go. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood. The kind unafraid to make the necessary. In short, they'll give the prototype a final run and provided.
Батрейхон. Космонавт. Що таке батрейхон? Капітан нефритового лебедя намагається використати конспект на корабля. Якщо щось піде не так, я добре. Я один з нових пілотів пролечив.
You do seem to have increased resistance to hypoxia. I can tell by your breathing patterns and your cavalier attitude. We need to get you on the next test flight immediately.
Okay.
You'll need a uniform. The uniform you can get in the locker room area. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service.
Можна подивитися, що в тебе там на компі. Статус. Оновлення. Окей. Потрібні пілоти. Ну, я якраз вже тут. Де там що одягтися, да? Знайти форму пілота, не обов'язково. Короткий шлях. О, до речі.
I also...
Щас. Я в шоці, у мене перегруз дикий. Треба збрасувати. Відмичок 5. Що збрасувати не тут, ось це. 55 заліза. Половину, мабуть, я зброшу.
To be prepared for any.
Так, треба... Так я ж одів. Пілот. І... Пілот. Та ти шо? Прям 3D шлем. Шлім.
Situation, but there are practical limits, no?
Ще якийсь чувак. Пілота. Пілота. Гроші, ваші гроші. Які мені не зовсім та й потрібні. Що там ще я додатково повинен зробити? Знайти маршрут для об'їзду. Знайти маршрут для об'їзду. Для об'їзду кого чого?
Reporting for duty, pilot? Access granted. Be sure to head to the control center and schedule the flight. And good luck.
Ну. Контрол-центр там. Блін, яка бюрократія. Як туди? Так, ладно. Гарне місце. Docking box. Ні, не сюди, якось. Як туди потрапити? Там. Вхід там. Здравствуйте, я ваш новий пілот. Не треба кашляти. О, сейф. І гроші валяються. Все.
The Marines on this station are some of the best in the galaxy.
Якщо я відмичкою відчиню.
Clear.
Ладно, пишу.
You been to the mess hall? Culinary specialist Okoye is a damn good chef.
Ага, не хочу. Кого костюм рибалки? Нітро костюм для рибалки. Прикольно. Начебто все. Кейс для зброї. Вичиняється. Моя яка? 8. Патрики. О, хакерський просунутий космічний 3000. Що це таке? Шолом навігатора. Ух ти. 3300 галімий. Ізоляція. Ладно. Продам.
He seems to be where we left it.
Так. Ну, начебто. Prototype ship, так і написано. Сидіння, кредити, відмичка, біосупресант. Ну, такий маленький корабель. Вантажу нема.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure.
Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
Не знаю, що там у вас заплановано. Мені треба стрибати. Якщо там... Та ні, є. Джем драйв. Тепер це ваш домашній корабль.
Switching over to standard engines.
Ще один непотріб.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
So there I am. You see security on my tail. My grab drive just chokes.
I appreciate that you may have business here. I would simply ask that you conclude it quickly.
Так, треба переодягнутися. Оцей вишуканий. А, до речі, він... Продати його треба. У мене трішки кращий. Це хуже. продати весь непотріб. Так, а продати... Де я? Там магазин ж тут. Десь були магазини. Ні, не тут магазин. Магазини далі. Магазини далі. Качалка.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. You read my mind. I don't like the thought of putting my routes in jeopardy over an old story. But I respect Delgado and I believe he's on.
Whether Crix's legacy is...
Anyway, I've kept you long enough.
Protects our home. But you turn against us, you're dead.
Балачки, балачки. Поки що самі балачки. Магазин де?
I am sick of using the trade authority to clean goods. Radley's the real thief on this station.
Ізоляція непогана.
If I had a billion creds, I'd run my own city, like Bayou. Except in my town, you could do Aurora anywhere.
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Crix need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job? Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds. And they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word.
Контрабанда, до речі. Пошукаємо, може ми комусь продамо. А, нафиг. Рамка. Так. Може ще щось знайду. Пиво. Ще якийсь компромат. Чи може цього достатньо, цього запису буде? Опа, потрібен ключ. Потрібен ключ. 7-й номер. Ой, блин, так.
Need a drink? Bug at the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credit.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook him with an energy blast.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
6-та частина.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in comparison. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait and see.
The fleet's the only family you need.
If you aren't willing to discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this mysterious move that you're being so evasive about?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype. I'm impressed, Rook.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can...
You damn right she can. My girl can be...
All right, let's... Now, why don't you give us the info?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have. If I want something done, there's none of... No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. follow her instructions, she is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
We have dealt with more than a few of your captains. This one should be no problem.
You did right by one, but she's almost as green as you two. Estelle is different.
Estelle will be waiting at Madam. I'd say don't keep her waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her lip.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Do you need something?
Мені треба продати непотріб. Де я можу це зробити? Де я можу це зробити? Це не були десь тут. Так, і ще мені треба все оглядати та шукати записи. Тут я все обійшов. Я десь повинен ще ключ знайти. Або використати відмичку. О, карт. Окей.
If you're doing any lifting later, I can spot you.
Гроші просто валяються.
Yeah?
Так, мені туди, але не туди. Я хочу спочатку знайти...
Some missions require stealing from settlements. Be sure to gear up at the depot if you
Бар.
want to.
Депо, клініка. Вже цілювач, мабуть, все.
Need some medical assistance?
Так, трішки.
First time visiting the... Try not to get into... That's... So here's what's what. You need enhancers? Hopefully that won't be... Now, if you don't need any... All right, let's take a... Minor damage. Just so you know,
400.
let's get everything back into place. Done. A little more caution. Be careful. I don't have endless supplies, you know.
Так, комп'ютер не працює. Це що? Фармацевтична лабораторія, блін. Так, нічого цікавого. Це 3D принтер чи що? Окей. Бар, ні. Бум, ні. Клоузет. Щоб це не було, воно докінг-порт. О!
Don't even. If it's hard to find, we can talk about whatever you want.
Давай. Скафандри. Ого. 35. А, це купити. Ні, я продати хочу. Тут тільки що із-за того, що... Ні, продаємо. Продаємо усе нафіг. Пілота. Все продав. Схоже, все. Зброя потрішечку у мене збирається. Тому що ніколи не знаєш, чим захочеться постріляти. Оце прикольна штука. У мене таких вже 2. Так, треба зробити вибір. А вибір я зроблю на користь того, який більше коштує. 3 з 8, 4 з 8. Більше коштує цей. 30-40. Магазин 30, відстань 40. Магазин 20, відстань 40. Набоїв. Точність. Темп вогню вище. Ага, цей непотріб можна продати. Ну, продати що? А, просто треба нажати, натиснути. Ось 43 і ось 43. А де більш дамаг? От тут більше дамаг, це він і золотий типу. Так, схоже, більше ніде нема збігу по типу патриків. Тому поки що залишимо це так, як є. Трошки вага.
Don't miss me too much.
Угу. Добре. Пошукати. Пошукати, подивитись у них тут.
You have something for me?
Пока. А як туди потрапити? Це просто. Бар мені не потрібен, ну давай ще трішки подивимось. Може ще записи десь лежать.
I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully...
Таке дошка оголошень.
Expect you would find
Ага,
them
ось.
missing.
So tell us
Третя
about
частина.
Jasper Cricks's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power, people that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits. Gail, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you'd consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be
Looking to
positive
make
life
quick work of your
influences?
enemies.
No. I'd consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Kinetics.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Energy
It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gale. The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space
Так, ну
on the
схоже, я
cargo
тут вже
ships.
заблукав.
We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us. Lots of ships. I almost think that they enjoy starting wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't cover all my bases. Made some stupid mistakes. One thing's for certain, though. When I was finally arrested and thrown into the lock, I had plenty to think about.
Так,
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Seems like a different time.
By the time I realized what happened, he got me on a missile lock. I was dead to rights.
What'd you do?
The only thing I could. I put everything into my engines
Так,
and
ну,
rammed my ship right
я
into the cannon.
задовбався.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
Ось ще
Hello,
одна.
everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is the Last Talk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled system. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Criggs.
We call UC
Good evening,
systems
Mr. Criggs.
sharks, but to the fleet,
Good evening, Gail.
they're just bait.
Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Are you looking to start
Yes,
something?
well,
'Cause I'll
being blindfolded and then Graf jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Assuming all systems are nominal, we are ready
Well,
to depart.
I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important... Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters, deep space privateers?
All right. Let's
So are we to
settle
assume that
that.
you are taking the leap?
That's spot on, Gail.
Lieutenant Toptis is organizing.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing?
The commander appreciates it. Nice work. Let me take a look. Cost overruns, siphoning project funds? How deep does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full. I'll send this to Mass right away. Let's just hope that a few rotten apples within the UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. That it? Okay, fine. I know there's more out there. You're not gonna let this go, are you? You're right, I did. I suppose I'm hesitating because... Would it shock you to... Oh, does it now? I grew up after I dropped. The year after that. That's just it, though. I was having the time of... Back then, if you... Thanks. Let's just say the... Look... You're welcome. Well, I think you've had... Let's get back to it. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay.
At ease, soldier. It seems you had quite the event. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust. And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander...
Injuring or killing UC personnel would only cause more problems for us in the long run.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Bannock 4 is an EM. Your ship will need special... The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field.
That's the case.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the... Of course I am, but it's a... The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United... It was the riot at the lock, touched off by Jasper Creeks, that...
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify...
You've already come this far, which makes you the most resourceful operative.
If we move in and attack the fleet now, we might not have the resources to... In addition, they're holding all the tech you need to get to Crix's legacy, so the smartest move is to let you get to it and...
I'm confident that once Crix's legacy is in our possession, we'll get the support we need from my superiors to... All right, I suppose that's all. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck.
250. Мені потрібно декілька тисяч.
I could have joined any division of the UC Navy.
I wouldn't want to be there at mast when the commander has to explain taking the comm spike.
Так, наступні дії. Наступні дії такі. Йдемо...
What will be our next course of action?
Йдемо по квестовій відці. Йдемо, що там далі, дивимось. Начебто все нам сюди. Неон.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Our scan detected contraband.
Блін, я
Halt
забула
and prepare to be
виложити.
boarded.
Забув
All
все ж
illegal
таки.
and stolen goods will be confiscated.
Угу.
Copy
Так,
that.
так.
Stay on course while we escort you in.
І на Неоні треба спробувати ще разок теж модифікувати корабль.
This area is for loading and unloading.
People joke, say those Baroon zealots worship a snake.
А щоб модифікувати корабль, тут десь є. Десь тут є так, голобанк. Spaceport Terminal. Ну, термінал по терміналам. Продаж.
There is little question that region has some influence here in Europe. I wonder how Mr. Bailey feels about that.
Ще нема тут такого нічого. Начебто було. Начебто було. Відранс якась фігня. Ну там термінал то зрозуміло. Фішес, рибалки. Блін. Не пам'ятаю, о.
You're looking for... Hi there! Welcome to Enhance.
Покращення.
Wonderful.
Ха-ха-ха. Тіло, обличчя можна покращити. Погано тільки, що я в костюмі. Можна було б трішки ще попрацювати. Так, класний костюм. Як його зняти? Шеф-кухар. Риси, інтровен, космонавт. Таскмастер. Та все, завершити. Сувати. Вимова. Так, а що тут? Я зрозумів. Приємна можливість, до речі. Якщо грав мужиком, вас вирішив зробити жіночку. Прокепсайт, ні. Вспоминаю. Де я бачив? Так, там наркота. Де я бачив шип'ярд такого месного? HQ. Neon Authority. Ладно. На шип'ярді там спробую. Тут є бар. Є бар.
You looking to get zoned?
Диви, яка душка.
Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Come on, give me a break. You're not exactly a top dog over there at the key, now are you? Sending me a rook to handle a job this risky is a... And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me serious. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credit. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and
He has certainly earned quite a reputation. Neon is proof of it.
Benjamin Bayou, Neon's esteemed mayor, or administrator, or whatever the hell you want to call him. He's also the greediest bastard you'll ever meet. Got his fingers in everyone's business, and the muscle. The only reason I'm allowed to operate on Neon is because I pay well to keep my involvement off. Because the last thing I need right now is an amateur like you get... That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power... Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest... Some fancy name. Hey. Love the confidence. While you're in side job, it's a simple side job. Well, look at you. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer and break. Oh no. Are you scared, little rabbit? Well, don't worry. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from... I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Gen. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorico. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right. As for dealing with Komiko, the rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done. Nepotism gets him the... They obviously, frankly. Businesswoman. As for her relation, but rumor, if I were you, pretty laid-back club over in the Little Aurora. Bet you takes a cut of the... Not much to tell, really. Damn thing was supposed to be... Only catch is... Ding! Loaning them credits? No, that's not how... The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlanta. Okay, now. Aw, and you were doing so well. Let me help you out by giving you... It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every... How the hell do you think Brace... Don't let Komiko push you around. Jesus,
Та навіть балачки закінчилися.
Bedside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Десь тут чи що? Тут докази.
You didn't hear us.
Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we?
Піди туди, візьми те, зроби сє.
Yeah, what? Let me save you some time. See that big yellow thing that's draped? Besides looking like... Well, like I said, look, I'm afraid that... Wish that was the case. The conduction grid, at this point, the money... Unfortunately, no. One step above me is I... No, of course not. We still produce... Generdyne needs to come... Of course it is. The problem is that... I swear to you. None whatsoever. Look, I'm right. I have a full report on... What do you think I should do? You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow brazen... Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. If there's anything else you need... As long as it doesn't get me.
Угу.
Whoa. Okay, that's cool.
Раз, два, три, 4, 5, 6.
Not happening. You know what? You're wasting my time. Maybe so. I hear you. don't think so. Look, I don't know why you...
Ну, мені потрібно, як вийти на...
Hope to see you again.
Щоб мені заново з ним спілкуватися прийдеться. Мені потрібна інформація. Я не розумію, як працює це. Опа. Здравствуйте.
Yeah, what? Let me save you some.
Давай, давай.
See that big yellow besides looking like... Well, like I said, look, I'm afraid... Why? It's do or die time. Wish that was the case. The conduction grid. At this point, the money we're taking... Unfortunately, no. One step above me. No, of course not. Genadine needs to come. Of course it is. The problem is that, I swear to you, I can give you 170. If Genadine goes complete, my position... Isn't it obvious? None whatsoever. Look, I have a full report. What do you think I should do? You know what? Hey, look, if there's anything else... As long as it doesn't get me into... She might be a bit... I've only been working... Well, the big... Whoa. I'd like to help you. I wish I could. Yeah. I haven't agreed. Look, I don't know why you're pushing me to talk about Miss Komiko's private affairs.
Ладно, пофиг.
Sure. Genadine was founded in 20, working from her facility. That was Genadine. The span above this, when a lightning disc, the energy is there. At this point, that's an excellent question. The conduction grid, Genadine has all. Thanks for taking the time to talk.
Чуть не стрельнув ему в голову.
Are you lost?
Мені тут нельзя знаходитись чи що? Чи можна? Ой.
What? I'm working here.
Так. Раз, два, три. Вас спіймали.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Це що?
Hold her right there! You're under arrest.
Та нафіг я...
You want to do this the hard way, huh?
Угу. Цікаве питання, чи є щось там у офісі.
What are you looking at?
Там ще якийсь перемикач є. Ось цей. Перемикач чого? Хо-хо-хо. Ну давай. Тройний. Ну, може цей і один потім. Раз, два, три. Даже так. Навіть так. Ні. А де я тільки що дивився на якусь? Ну так, і що, і все? Більше ніхто не підходить? Ха. Так. На жаль. Ну, треба подивитися, хоч чи є сенс. Автослот. Ну, тут нафіки нажав, ну ладно. Автослот. Є сенс у цьому кредити, зустріч. О, докази. Докази. Ну все, пішли.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
У мене закінчуються відмички. Це проблема. Так, це проблема. Цікаво, чи можу я їх робити з чогось.
Back off. Bank ATMs are spread throughout the settlement.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
You live in the rarefied air above the streets.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Seek heart stoppers. If we don't have it, we can get it.
Так, стоп.
Think you've got what it takes to tackle the business model?
Все?
Maybe yourself a vendor star. Then jump on over.
А, ну мені.
My investments really took a pounding last
Закризила
quarter.
гру.
Hope the market stabilizes.
Hey there.
Plenty of space in the members' lounge today. Certainly. Now you do understand that the fee is for unlimited use and that it's not. Enjoy your drinks. Come in and let your. You people should leave her alone. What do you. Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low life. Now get out of.
I suspect I would enjoy the attempt much more than you would.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, sorry, Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. If you want to talk to her, of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not.
Можна було зразу.
Excellent. Then please let us know if it... You're always welcome here.
Немає вона
I
город.
like coming here. Lets me forget everything else for a bit.
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there... How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. I suppose if I don't... A few years back, instead, I had no choice. If that meant...
Мені треба оце все цікаво.
What do you think happened? Bayu started sticking in response. More than you can possibly... Micah is the... Oh, she doesn't want... And when this... If you had to work... The man is still... The worst part? It's like having a cut. What is this? I'm the CEO. So when you ask... The salary helps. Keeps them off the free start. They might actually step... If you haven't figured it, try and get it. Remember, we never talked. Got it?
Love the vibe of this place.
Nothing beats getting going in the members.
Так. Так, куди? А туди, да? То туди аж. Прям тут же мене вбивати там не буде. Це головне. Їда. Індастріс. Теж їда.
Gangs can keep killing each other.
Індастріс якась компанія.
Hello.
Hello. Can I assist you with? Hello. Well. I'm so sorry, but Mr. Bay, can I assist you with? Well, our conduction grid tech, I'm sure meant. Have a great day. Hey.
Все. Недоступний. Окей. Тож, ага, я повинен сюди зайти просто з іншого боку. Окей. Так. Перепустку я використав. Треба використати силове ядро. Картопля, яйця.
I am glad we are on this side of the glass. For a variety of reasons.
Що треба? Заховатися, так? Стелс місія. Окей. Ну, скажімо так, я не був готовий.
I am glad we are on this side of the glass. For a variety of reasons. Looks like this goes up to another floor.
Не зрозуміло, що ти сказала там про другий. Піднятися ось тут на другий левел, чи що? Ой, чувак, він стоїть. Так, зберегти. Мочі. Персиковий. Все. Пізно. Та мені, мабуть, не треба сюди підійматися. Чи якщо і треба, то не в цю сторону йти. Куди тут повинно так піти, щоб... А, униз. Окей. Опа. Робот. Така... куди йти? Ну, наче, ну, туди. А ось туди. Там цей. Там робот. Блін, стелс. Да. Треба швидше йти. Ось двері. Чутно, ні? Ой, там чувак. Так, я щось роблю не так. Так, мені туди, 85 метрів. Ого. Я просто дочекатися, поки робот уйде. Зараз він відвернеться і можна буде йти. Окей. Тут десь чувак стоїть. І ось він вже красний, він вже мене помітив. Я майже це зробив. Я не впевнений, що мені прямо там треба бути. Ага. Що сталося? Ой-ой-ой. Як мені вийти? Ну там я начебто... Так він дивиться на... Тупо ігнорувати. Тека. О! Так, далі. Та це я йду повний звездець, що як ага. Простець. Я на місці. Так, що будемо робити далі? Тихо зробити це не вийшло. Так, що далі? Тишатись. Тут, мабуть, вже нікого немає.
Technician Shibata, currently posted to Genedine's R&D laboratory. Personal notation. I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayu. Though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent, I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Brayson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayu, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can gather, he was placed in his current position against his own better judgment.
Під час бою, та нема ніякого бою.
It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
Хватить. Нема ніякого... А, ось. Тут жесть. Капець. Відмичка мене цікавить. Її тут нема.
Suspect escaped. Stand down.
Зберегти гром. Ось військовий тут. Це що? Коробка з головоломкою, блін. Спробуємо обійти. Ні, виходити нема сенсу там. Що відбувається? Опа, такі великі тут повсюду. Здаюся.
Stop, please! If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome. Look, there's no need. I'm not trying to. At this point, I'd do it. I think you could safely say that most of Neil, you know, I've spent everything always worked. All the while.
You should consider distancing yourself from your brother. Perhaps somewhere off-world.
Yeah.
If you're uncertain about your ability to best him in sync.
You know what? The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18.
41A18.
I'm getting out of here, Wise. Thanks again for the talk.
Ой. Повернутися до Естель. Можна якось швидко повернутися? Ух ти. Осмієвий кінжал, чужий інженерний матеріал. Звичайний осмієвий кінжал. 35. Непогано. Протипіхотний. А що в мене там? Осмієвий кінжал. 2,5. А цей легкий зовсім. У цього більша дамага. Можна просто виконати золотий, той навіть не носити його. Нема сенсу збирати. Паладій 3 штуки. Ну давай заберемо. Так, що цікавого? Більше нічого цікавого. Обмежено. Та пофіг. Да? Ну ладно. Де моя чуха? Де вона там застрягла? Десь застрягла, окей, ладно. А вийшов я. Цікаво.
There you are. It's obvious you're... I assume that same... All too well. You know, I should give credit. That's the last time. And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away from a deal. You want to know why? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. No. For your kind, it's only... It may seem that way. Look, I'm not here to... All you have to do is... You don't have to worry about that. You point me to our little mole, and I'll do the rest. You don't even have to get your... Really. That's the story. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that... I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before... So, I assume this concludes our little ring... Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regard.
Ой, блін, так. Тварюки, розійдіться. Задовбався бігати. Чесно. Знову фріз. А, це автозбереження, окей. Автозбереження, гра підвисає. Мені... А куди це?
Too bad I can't squeeze the Aurora.
Що є корона?
Emside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Не зрозуміло. Та ні, на першому поверсі. Тільки...
Yes? What?
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but can you believe the nerve of that? You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive. Well, I'm glad someone. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I've... That's exactly what I had in mind. I guess you aren't such a rook after all. How much are you willing to part with? Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous.
Yes, apparently we have lost our minds to your benefit.
All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the... If anyone tries to tell you otherwise... I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over. Rumor has it that they'll... If there's even a chance that it's true. Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would... Nix really knows what... Just watch your ass. Benny isn't exactly gonna be tickled that you've been talking to his brother.
Так, нарешті.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible. Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that? Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Ну, 14 тисяч. Це мало все рівно. Багато чого треба прокачати ще. Ось цю штуку треба вкачати. Бо деякі планети просто вбивають. Я взагалі не знаю, чи є сенс в тих планетах.
So there I am. You see security on my tail.
Один аванпост я вже збудував, такий непоганий. Ну, початкового рівня. Так, добре.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Stay in your own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon?
Perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC SysDef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Key's databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the CommSpike module installed as well.
Oh, is that all? And here I thought this was going to be a challenge.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy, and bring. You better pray that isn't the case, because that means we are done. As in, everything you'll need for ship repair and construction is down in Jass's section of the key. You have any questions about the module? Nothing around here.
Del's right. You have to follow these steps carefully. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only... Are you kidding? Everyone around here is a traitor. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of you. Now get. The toughest nut to crack is if UC SysDef brings in the Vigilance. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. Advanced shield tech, bristling with weapons. I would love to see that thing burn. If we hope to stand a chance against it, we need those defensive batteries and Crix's legacy. The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. Over time, bring in Crix's of course. You've met some of them already. Mathis Castillo, Yevgeny Rokov, Juan Dayu, Estelle Vincent, and Adler Kemp. They might feel like independents to you, but each one of them has a stake in the Crimson Fleet. And I am sending word out to every able-bodied captain that they are needed. Now get your ass to Bannock 4.
Так, буде бійка. Ще.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this the CommSpike, that file, all you have to... Well, the version for your... Instead, it has a nice set. There are 3 defensive batteries. Basically high-powered military space turrets, triangulated around the key. They were part of the UC's original defenses for the station. Pretty effective, too. Can put some serious... The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide field of coverage, so they can pick off ships trying to reach the key from any vector. Not a problem.
Так, давай подивимось.
Oh, yeah, nothing like changing it up to make it.
Чи не з'явилось щось нове? Ні, нового нічого не з'явилося. Реактор 20, потужність 25. А як це? Тобто мені потужність 25, мені не вистачає 5 цих.
I need to get those defensive batteries. Not a problem.
Змінилися кораблі на продаж чи ні? Чи ті ж самі? Схоже, що ті ж самі. Клас Б. Клас Б. Ну, мене жоден з них... Ну, ось цей може менше. Ага, ось цей мене цікавить, тому що у нього... Так він і коштує небагато. Цей багато... тому що у нього лише нейтронного пучка. І все, більш нього нічого нема. І мало енергії. Поганий реактор. Ну, цікавий корабель-то взагалі-то. У нього що? У нього великий вантаж і екрановане сховище має. Шитий реактор. Тут можна встановити ще щось. Припустимо, ракети. Замість третьої. І буде непогано ще бити по самому кораблю. Так, непогано, але його вартість дуже странно. Лучове. 20 корпусу, 20 шитам. Воно універсальне. Прикольно, прикольно, його не треба навіть і міняти. Воно просто універсальне. Так я його і візьму. Мене, в принципі, окрім генератора, все влаштовує. Придбати.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. Not a problem. I bet you would.
Давай.
I'm just kidding.
Швидше. Оновлення корабля. У мене їх 3. Я такий вже один продав. Звідки він у мене знову взявся? Якісь глюки. Як його знищити? Так, оновлення. І покажіть мені, будь ласочка. Нічого не може, да? Треба збільшити конструювання зорельотів. Чого так? Двигун. Так, це в мене є. Так, це в мене є. Цікаво, що то не краще. Мобільність 76. Захисний я не можу. Окей, ладно. Тим, що є, політаємо. Подивимось на цю
Shouldn't you be on your way to...
Це корито. Я хочу зайти в нього, як... угу. Я щось повтикав.
There are UC bureaucrats that must be furious that this station has become what it is today.
Що ти ще від мене хочеш?
This better be important.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. The comm spike traces and that file all you have to do. Make us all proud.
Так, встановіть модуль Construct та модуль провідної сітки. Ага.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast. Not a problem. Sounds like fun.
Ну давай. Та ні, це оновлення корабля, кораблебудівник. Два попередження. Оці два вільні, воно повідомляє, що окей, та я згоден. Додати. Там, яке воно? Структурне, що воно там? І, до речі, куди додати? Ну тут ладно, ззаді. Ззаду. Чи що? Чи звідки? Ні. Вантаж. Ні. Кокпіти ні. Доки двигуни ні. Обладнання. О. Ком. Припустимо. Та не... Додати. Провідна сітка. Окей. І те я додав. Ну так.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
Так я...
Not a problem. All right, whatever.
Так, що
I
я
need to
роблю
get those
так?
defensive batteries online. Not a problem. Sure.
Структурні шити, реактори, готові гравітаційні паливні обладнання. А от така, що це таке? Ти що таке? Завада сканування. А ти що таке? Ну, провідна сітка. А як це таке? О, тепер схоже. Та невже. Хочу сісти подивитись на цю бляшанку. Nice view. Ага, дуже.
Every time I see Radley smile, I wonder.
там що? Ну, не має значення. Де екранований? Ти можеш відійти. Що стоїш? Членів екіпажу 4, так? Начебто. Можна ще наняти членів екіпажу. Я можу це зробити? Не ту, я не тут хочу, я хочу наняти корабель, екіпаж. Андрея, корабель. Ласка, корабель, Сара, корабель. Хто мені ще може? Пілотування. Мені треба що, вийти назовні чи що? Схоже.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
А вже ж. Зараз. Корабель 3. Призначити. Що, можна якось кораблі? Як мені? Мабуть, треба ще якийсь скіл розвити, ну. Так. Екіпаж 6. Ну все, поки що. Непогано. Щось потрібно? Ні. Масаж. Категорія С. Цікаво, чому категорія С? Написано, якщо корабель був в категорії Б. Що відбувається?
Yeah, what is it?
Категорія Б. А, я не ту кнопку нажав.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Ой! Я длинний. Ну, таке, блін, якась літаюча швабра, блін. Незграбний. Доволі незграбний, окей. Оу! Пів-пів-пів! Пів-пів-пів, а у мене ще є. Так, один на граф кинемо, щоб був. На енджини. Не пучковий. Трішки краще. Так, да, почало трішки краще. Ага, непогано, в принципі.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Feels like we got maybe one more call.
Yes, sir.
from the store.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. Well done. Let's see what you found. Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Free Star Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us... Find anything else? Understood. Even as long ago as the Narian War, Galbank used an... Unfortunately, the unlucky... Don't worry, I'm sure... Let me know if you need anything else.
There you are. Where have you been? I've received the reports about that stunt you pulled inside of Genadine. Opening fire inside a civilian facility. Are you out of your mind?
Genadine is furious at us right now. They want Commander Ikonde to resign.
I should make you say that to the families of the innocents you murdered. People have died because you were too stubborn to find a safer solution. This is not how you see SysDev operates. I don't care if we're one step away from Crix's legacy. If you do it again, you're off this operation and I'll have Top throw you in the brig.
It'll be my pleasure, sir.
All right. I think we're all in agreement here. So let's get back to the operation at hand. It's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key. Thanks to your evidence, we were finally able to convince them to task us. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing up. The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDev won't stand a chance. The fleet will become...
You cannot help but admire their commitment to their mission.
The only admiration I hold for the Crimson Fleet is the fact that they aren't going to be a problem for much longer. I've always known that when it came down to... All right. When you return here with Crix... The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toft has been instrumental in convincing the brass that they've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons. All on account of... To put it simply, if it wasn't for you, this... During the end of the Narian War, the money was destined to... Even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are to some extent, the credits still, after the money is done... Our directive is simple. We are tasked with the erratic as the chief source of... All my hopes go with you. Good luck.
Okay.
Those pirates are gonna look like fools. I woke up in the middle of...
Корабель я в них купив.
Any adventure you...
У корабля є екрановане сховище, невелике, але воно є. І це дуже добре. Великий вантажний відсік на 1500, блін, це фігасі, це нормально. Поганий реактор, це ми...
Can fly away from.
Це ми, мабуть, якось виправимо меню. Цікаво, де це екрановане сховище знаходиться. Де саме воно знаходиться? Саме сховище ось. Так, весь мій... Капітане, а де екрановане сховище? Як воно працює? Хто мені пояснить? А, воно автоматично працює, коли в мене буде... я ще не знайшов місце, куди можна його продавати по нормальній ціні. Так. До речі, можна стрибнути десь купити, поки що покращення, щоб пушку зробити більш скорострільнішою. Ого, далеко. Так, припустимо на неон. Злітаємо. Удок. Швидесенько. Якісь покращення встановити. Десь тут є ще, блін, торгаш кораблями, але... Торгівець. Так, і, до речі, треба вже робити паузу. Ну, добре.
No funny business, okay?
Security? The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what we accomplished, and credits to be named.
Так. Фіксерис.
Got anything I can help you with?
Здравствуйте.
Sure, have at.
Дивимось відразу. Гравітаційний не цікавить. Двигун, ну так, а що тут можна? Нема нічого цікавого. Руйнівник у мене повністю влаштовує. Нема в них ні генераторів, ні інерційного реактора. Так, стрибаємо кудись у інше місце. Так, не сюди, не сюди. Тут база і там база є. Колектив Фрістар. Ну давай, колектив Фрістар. Де вона? Тут? Цивільний аванпост. Ні, вона не тут. Ні, а де? Тут у мене база. Тут мені показує, що тут у мене досліджено райбасатна база. Клініка, так, що тут? Де я тут можу? Єдиний в своєму роду порятунок. Це що?
If you need to harvest any organic materials, now would be the time.
It is impossible to imagine what this looked like before the colony war. What a waste.
Мене тут будуть зараз вбивати? Іде сервіс. Чи є тут сервіс? Тут схоже на якийсь... Буде вбивати мене ця штука, чи ні? Здравствуйте. Ні? Ну добре. Авторизатон. Ух ти. Чому так цікаво? Його й вбити треба. Ого. Ух ти. Там щось є. Шпільня мехів. Що відбувається? У мене якісь глюки. Тераформа тут, ці як їх там. Гравітація тут така собі. Якось обережно спригнути. Вон, до речі. Як можна було би... Гей! Можна і так теж, ну, нормально. Що? Ну і що? Ну, добре. А, ні, ну воно ж на нього показує. Мікросекундний регулятор. Я взагалі не розумію цих. Типу я тут вже був.
What is it that is said about one man's junk? There is so much junk. It is difficult to recall how that goes.
Якась фігня. Ну, я зрозумів, тут мені робити нічого. А тут? Ой, зараз глянемо. Ну, цивільний аванпост. Начебто. Нічого такого.
I will never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Упав. О. Тут краска можна. Так, зрозумів, тут теж нічого робити. А, Shipyard, ось. Там вже ж прям так і написано. Shipyard, окей.
If you're looking for the cutting edge of starship design, you've arrived. Welcome to Stroud Eklund.
Так, хто тут у вас?
Nice to see you again. Walter is quite proud of what his company has accomplished, and for good reason. What's going on?
Така... Хто сервісом
If I
займається?
were Tayo, I'd be very concerned about Stroud Eklund.
Хлопці... Це Shipyard.
Are you ready to do some business?
Надо хакувати.
Oh, you've come to the right.
Що ви можете? Гравітаційний двигун можете. Такий двигун. Ніфіга ви не можете. Гравітаційний. 220. Ну, да, відстань буде більша, мобільність впаде, вага підвищиться. Там в мене зараз скільки? На 2 світових роки більше. Ну, якщо я встановлю... Окей, потім наступна категорія. Тут взагалі то шити. Чому не взяти ці? Незрозуміло.
These ships are something else.
Well, what do you expect? The Eklund family is
Ну все. Чомусь нельзя цього робити. Сюди. Ніхто не нападає. Приємно. Сигнал лиха. Ну. Тут щось є. Науковий форпост. Покинута шахта. Так, стрибаємо далі. Захищає поки що. Так, і мені там що? Мені ж не вручну летіти. Невідомий сигнал, таке тут і є. Сядьте на борт, окей. Вон він. Вон він. Опа, доволі швидесенько так прискорився.
Interference is intense here, but the conduction grid seems to be working.
Щити потихесенько просідають.
Appears to be the legacy. We have arrived.
R.
I find the interior of this ship comforting. The damage done here certainly indicates we are not the first to find the ship.
Да, я теж хочу подивитись. Каже, хтось вже тут побував. Мабуть, що... Ого. Опечатано. Невідомо. Так, зберігаємо гру і продовжимо наступного разу. Дякую за перегляд. Всього доброго.